first off, what did you appreciate about the one-time teammates that you had last season that makes you forward to facing them here for tonight?
Yeah, no, I had a blast last year with those guys. I mean, obviously the season didn't pan out the way we wanted to, and it was a lot of ups and downs throughout the year, but it's a great group in there, and the guys are great, staff's great, management's great, so I just had a lot of fun with them, a lot of good people.
Anybody you've been texting you over the last couple of weeks?
I went to dinner last night with Eakin and Miller, and just randomly here and there with some certain guys, but yeah, I mean, only being there for a year, it's tough to really get a relationship to blossom, but I think in that year I made a lot of good friends, and it was a good group to be a part of.
So with your line, it seems like you guys, while there's been some moving parts, you're finding that cohesion. Like, what's it been like to know that not only do you have that cohesion, but like there is this role to like be big and be physical, but at the same time, like you guys have the size to get to the net front and create some problems if you need to.
Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, like you kind of said, it hasn't been a concrete 3 players playing together the whole time, but I mean, Bastian and I kind of stick together, and then we've had some injuries and whatever else, but I think our role is pretty solidified there, and that we have to go out and play a big game, play a strong game, kind of try to stay in the O zone and generate some momentum for our team, and then when the time comes to penalty kill and do those little things right, I think we're fit to do that.
Here's for your role on that line. How does it work? Where like, yes, you're the anchor in the sense you're a center, but you're an anchor in the sense that like you're a veteran. So like, what's it like to know that you have that much responsibility and you're trying to make it work within a certain amount of minutes?
Yeah, definitely. It's tough sometimes. I mean, it can get frustrating with the flow of the game and power plays and penalty kills and things like that. Sometimes your minutes get limited, but it's something I've experienced for the last few years of my career, and I'm used to it now. And you just try to get your line mates to calm down, just focus on what we can do to help the team, and I think we've been doing a good job of that so far.
So does that seem weird to you to like, have people be like, "Old man Riley, he's going to be like, no, I'm not holding it." Like, what's that like for you?
I mean, I love it. I mean, getting to play with these young guys, they bring a lot of energy, and then I think also too, like we have some older vets on the team where you can communicate and talk about what you see and things like that. So I mean, it's fun for me. It's such a young players league now, so you get a lot of young guys coming in with a lot of talent, and you just try to help them bring that out.
After all the talk about getting more bodies in front of the net, more puck luck, where's the greatest value as far as what you see in your leaders right now?
Well, I mean, we're not winning as many games as we want to, or we feel like we should have been. I think there's a lot of games that we felt like we could have come out on top, but we didn't. So I think the value is just keeping that level head, and our locker room's great, and I think I know we're still a confident group. So just being able to bring that into each game and battle through some of those losses that we've had, I think we're doing that, and I think we're excited for tonight.
Hey Riley, yesterday I just happened to notice you had a few laughs on the ice during practice, and you were messing around a little bit. I forget who it was with, like a fake shot and save and all that. And to you speaking to that locker room and the confidence, that's got to be part of it too. You guys come off of a loss that you didn't feel that great about, yet you're out on the ice having fun.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, coming to the rink, I mean, it sounds cliche, but having fun is super important. I think the coaches do a good job at letting us do that, and we had an off day after the tough loss to let ourselves recover and regenerate. I think it's important to come to the rink with energy, so having fun, I think, can promote that, and we play a lot of games in practice and keep the intensity up, and I think we have a really good group where that energy can stay contagious.
Riley, you mentioned you and Bastian have been kind of attached at the hip so far this season. With all that sort of time together, playing-wise and in the locker room, what's something that you've got to know about him that you didn't know? What's something
Oh man, there's so much. He's a really interesting guy. No, he's a great guy. He's awesome to be around. Just he loves to laugh and joke around, and he loves his Tesla. He's not a very he doesn't pay for many things, or he doesn't like wear fancy clothes or anything, but he loves his Tesla, so he fits in, I think, in Seattle well with that. But he's just an awesome guy to be around and loves to joke around.
Is he a prankster or anything like that, or no?
I wouldn't say a prankster, but he loves to kind of he's got his silly puns and his silly sense of humor. So I appreciate that. So I love being around him.
What's his worst pun?
Oh man, I don't know what his. God, that's tough. But he. That's a tough one. I don't know. Yeah, there's just a lot of dad jokes for young guys. So.
That's good.
All right, thanks guys. Yeah.